seen so many genuinely good Muslims struggling to find someone. Why am I still single when I'm doing everything right and keeping it halal and doing it properly? Look, remember, have faith in the timing, in the wisdom on your own journey, and inshallah, who Allah is preparing to bring to you. Try and make the most of this current situation that you're in. Think of it as a time for your own personal growth and your own journey. Think of it as preparation. Every day that you're, call it single and looking and maybe talking to people and it doesn't work out, it's a space for you to grow and you to improve as a person, hopefully. And maybe it's even looking after your own health and getting in better shape. It's simple things like that that hopefully just make you more attractive as a partner and hopefully, inshallah, help you find the right person for you. Remember, in the journey of getting to know people, trust me, a lot of them won't work out, and then inshallah that right person does work out. You have to either be or get very comfortable being rejected. Either being the person to reject someone else and say, I don't think you're for me, but equally meaning if you can give it, you've got to be able to take it. A lot of people really fear any sort of rejection and it really gets to them. And of course, it's an emotional journey of getting to know someone, and it's right that you take breaks, that you look after yourself, that you make sure you're in a good place when you meet the next person. Don't let that fear prevent you from actually meeting people. When it comes to Muslims trying to find partners, twofold. Either they think, oh my God, there's so many options out there and I never really commit to anyone because there's always something better. And then the flip side, actually, some people think all the good people are taken, so it's not even worth looking out there. Both are wrong. Number one, especially if you're getting to know people, if there's something about them you like, focus on that person. And I always say, be very intentional. Tell them, you know what, I'm not going to be talking to anyone else, I'm just going to focus on you. That helps you focus the mind and also means, and which you should do, deactivate your accounts, right? Get off the apps, focus on the person. Second thing is, like I said, if you're the kind of person where you think, oh my God, all the good people are taken, what's the point? You're factually and totally wrong. There are good people out there on all these platforms who are just in the same boat as you, who are just trying to find someone special. When people think of rizq in Islam, a lot of people just think of the monetary or the finance. No, your rizq is equally the partner that you're going to marry. It might be children, it might be your family life, etc. All of these things are something that someone brings to your life. So think of it as this is what Allah has written for you and it's on you to go out there and get it. And that means being uncomfortable. That means putting the work in of meeting people. Just as if you want this amazing job, it's not just going to happen. You have to go out there and get it. And that's the difference. Unrealistic expectations is people who maybe they think they're really good and then they have this crazy high expectation of the other person that they're looking for who has to be even better in XYZ way. That's nearly always a recipe for disaster. Focus on actual compatibility of values, of interests. However good of a catch you might think you are, make sure your expectations are actually realistic. Be willing to look past the fact that someone might not have absolutely everything you're after, but just make sure they've got the core of what you're looking for, especially when it comes to character. Put the work in. You have to go out there and go and find that person. Allah might or might not, but probably won't, throw this amazing Prince Charming straight into your lap, right? But from 9 times out of 10, you have to go out there, you have to make sure that you're meeting people, you're putting the effort, you're speaking to people you don't know, and you're getting to know people. So remember, it's du'as plus the work. Another reason why people sometimes stay single too long is they're actually very quick to say no rather than yes. So I've suggested someone to a friend and they've immediately just said no. And in my head, I'm just like, man, if you just gave them a chance, just go and meet them because what's the worst that could happen? You might actually like them. And I always feel that they've missed out on a good opportunity purely because they never took the chance. Just try and have a mindset of actually saying yes to more things than you say no to. And if you're not interested, then fine. At least you can say, you know what, I met them and I gave them time. That's all good. Always go in there being willing to be surprised. Don't compare your timeline to someone else. Everyone has a journey. You don't know how long they've been looking. You don't know their previous situation. Maybe they actually got married before and it didn't work out and now they're looking again. You don't know what heartbreak and pain they might have been through before they found their person. So everyone's on their own journey. Focus on yours. Don't compare. Just make sure that every day you're striving towards that goal that you've set yourself. And it's totally okay and halal and good to say, I have a goal of getting married in the next 2 years. That's cool. Have a plan as well, right? I want to make sure that I'm meeting people. I want to make sure I'm using the apps. I want to make sure I'm going to events. I want to make sure that all my friends and family know I'm single and that hopefully they're making introductions for me, right? Because So many great marriages have started because somebody knew someone and said, hey, why don't you guys meet? Timing isn't under your control, it's under Allah's control. Allah knows the time that you're meant to meet a special person, and for that, inshallah, to be successful. So trust in Allah in His timing, right? If it's taken ages to meet someone, that's all good. Like I said, make sure you focus on yourself. If you're meeting people and putting that time in and it's still not working, that's Allah's plan. All you need to make sure with every single person that you have no regrets and that you put your best foot forward. I guarantee when you find that special person, you'll look back and say, Alhamdulillah, I'm so glad that all those people didn't work out because I've got something amazing now.